That's what all the backups for, right there.
Shoot, man. Hey, you see him go out, don't say nothing. I mean, say something. You see him go out, make sure you say something.
You started that one.
Huh?
You started that one.
Yeah, that's what I started. Yeah.
Your mama coming back in.
She come back in?
Yeah. Never mind. Thought she would.
She about it. All right. Oh, mindful ramblings.
Episode 4. We can't once a week right now.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. All right, where do you want to start?
If we start, how was your day? Let's do that.
Day was solid. Linked with Jacoby, like a pre-birthday lunch. Good. Met with Matthew at the coffee shop. Also good. Drove around, looked at properties. Also good.
Yeah.
So we did all right for the day. All right, sorry, I gotta mess with this.
So you what time are you leaving Friday?
I don't know.
I'm guessing you'll miss the dinner though.
To be completely, yeah, I'm not gonna make the dinner. That's why I wanted to get it before I left. Yeah, Brofest, man. Next year, I need y'all at Brofest, bro. All the brothers, all the brothers. Need y'all at Brofest, man. Support old Theo Schaefer, his initiative with Grace Church up in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's a great event, bro. Honestly.
All right, so you're gonna bring up Brofest. Go ahead and let us know what Brofest is.
Brofest is this weekend. So if we get this episode out, some of y'all might see this ad. Shameless plug. Brofest this weekend over in Georgia. I think it's in Atlanta. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm supposed to be going. So I got to figure that out.
You got emailing them?
Mm-hmm. Nah, it's been in there. Like they've been told me. I just ain't.
I got
you know how that goes. But how was your day?
You didn't tell us what Brofest was.
Dang. Brofest is a men's retreat. So men only, combination of spiritual wellness, physical wellness, and mental wellness. So it's a 3-day event. Everybody gets in on Friday typically. Saturday is our big day. We go through 4 or 5 like seminars, complete wellness aspects to each one, different teachers. And then Sunday is like a sermon, church, Sunday morning church service type of situation.
So I know you told us that your trip to LA is kind of what brought about the idea for the wellness events here.
Mhm.
But I think Brofest, the wellness part, kind of played a role in that at the start. Is that something you thought of after going to Brofest, or was it only after coming back from California?
No, because like I see more spiritual wellness from Brofest.
Yeah.
And like because it was like only men, so it's like it just kind of had a completely different element to it. The wellness events out in California though, they were strictly wellness.
Yeah.
Like physical wellness, that is. So like recovery types of movement, really good food. They always have like some type of CBD, some type of mushroom based something.
Yeah.
They had like some ashwagandha muffins for breakfast, and they were actually pretty good. They have a bunch of sponsors that like give you like little goodie bags. Like they had this foam roller water bottle.
Yeah.
Super dope. Very convenient. So yeah, nah, they're both
different.
Yeah, they're both different.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So, what would the topic title of today even be?
You didn't tell us how your day was.
That's true. It was all right. I mean, it just work, and then I had to go to Sam's to get some stuff. But
you got a Sam's card, bro?
My mom do.
Yeah, that's right. They be checking them cards.
I mean, to an extent. You know what I'm saying? I could hold a light blue piece of plastic and probably get in, but
Nah, bro. Facial recognition on the card and your face.
don't do that.
I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I do.
But I mean, it was solid for the most part. Now we're out here shooting this, and hopefully to get this out and get some people to see this.
Yeah.
Uh, topic of today, I guess, could just be, I don't know, influence.
It's very random.
It is random.
But
It's a couple topics.
yeah.
So let's get into it. So
I think we should start from the top, bro.
you're gonna have to.
Yeah.
What influences you on a day-to-day basis?
What influences me is like it's purpose. So my reason for being on earth, which is to positively impact people, whether that's through daily habits, new concepts, getting them to think at a higher level, thinking that they're to get them to think that they can achieve greatness. So knowing that that is what I'm here to do is like everything I need to motivate me, push me, all of the above, really.
Yeah.
What about you?
Me, I don't know yet. I'm working every day to figure it out. Um, I know there's certain things that I do definitely want to happen throughout life. I know a nonprofit is one of them. I want to give back to lower income communities and try to establish a summer program for those in struggling environments to help them, knowledge wise, and also try to connect them with the right people to change their life for the better. Is that my sole purpose? I have no idea. I feel like I could do bigger things than that. I just don't know what that is yet.
Yeah. I think it takes time.
Yeah.
Definitely takes some time. It took me a long time to figure out what mine was.
So this question is gonna be different for me and you. So is your influence the sole thing that gets you out of bed every day?
My why, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I see each and every day as another opportunity to impact one person. So if I don't get out of bed, I mean, with social media now, like I could probably stay in bed and like post an old video, put a concept over it, and but like ideally, definitely would have to get out of bed to because like you never know who you might interact with, meet, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, face to face is definitely better than seeing a video of me through a phone that you've probably seen in the past.
100%.
I just tried to slide in there.
Yeah, 100%.
Man, for me, I don't even know. Like I wake up every day and the thought of, just laying around in bed is not something that crosses my mind. It's always, I want to get up and do something. It don't even matter what it is, but staying inside my bed all day
sounds miserable.
It's not it. And so, I mean, a big thing. I don't know. There's probably a lot of small things that probably get me out of bed and going.
Like what?
I guess hearing stories about other people who struggle or who have had certain things happen to themselves in life, to the fact that they can't get out of bed themselves, like physically.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you hear stories about soldiers, their legs getting, blown off, or someone being paralyzed, and so it's not fair that you're able to use certain body parts that they can't.
Yeah.
And so I guess it's out of like I feel like it's selfish not to move when other people can't.
Wasted potential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, what's the saying where it's like the position you're in now, other people dream of because they can't.
Yeah.
So, and it's also waking up every day is an opportunity for you to do better. So why waste it?
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Down there, bitch.
Man, what?
Man, so a big thing people probably don't think about. Some probably do. I don't even want to say most in this situation, but do you tend to think in the past, present, or the future?
I would say I've gotten a lot better over the years. I used to live a lot in the past and I used to live a lot in the future. But I do a much better job of staying present nowadays. So it's like if I'm going to either one of those places, it's like a brief look back or like a brief look forward and then back to the present.
Yeah.
You got to have a vision. Like you got to be able to see where you want to get to, and you got to be able to look back and say, "Man, I've come a long way." So like pull positive things from your past. Like never look at your past as a negative because everything that happened in the past brought you to where you are.
Yeah.
So it's all can be framed in a positive way. Then the future, man, gotta have a little bit of that dream ready. Got to.
Yeah. When you're dreaming, it helps to use all your senses.
Yeah.
For me, obviously in the past, you kind of think about the past. I feel like, all right, in the past, you're more of a past present person, or at least I was. Um, Now I'm more of I say future person. I mean, depending in the environment I'm in, I tend to be more present.
Mm-hmm.
Like now, around people, I'm more present for sure.
Yeah.
By myself, it's a mixture of both. Um, it's a good and a bad thing, but
Yeah.
I'm working on the whole present part when I'm by myself.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. So like it's also depends what I'm doing when I'm by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm not gonna sit here and say like I'm a avid meditation person,
No,
but on the
I know I'm
days,
not.
yeah, for sure. But like on the days, like I try to practice it.
Yeah.
I like in those moments, obviously, like I can't say obviously because some people struggle with it, but for me, I'm more present. I am more in my body,
Mm-hmm.
and because like I'm trying to practice stillness.
Yeah. Mindfulness.
So I guess it depends on what I'm doing in the environment I'm in, but for the most part, right now, future, present.
Yeah. I like that. I think meditation, I feel like, is a great tool to get you to focus on the present. Anything that'll kind of like cold plunge, you thinking nothing about that cold plunge, that cold water, cold shower, you ain't thinking about nothing. It's hard to like, it's very hard for you to snap out of those moments where you're in the sauna, like extreme like body fluctuations in temperature. Very hard to like.
Pressure.
You can't. I mean, I ain't gonna say you can't because you can. Think about the hottest you've ever been in a cold plunge. As hot as it is outside,
You can.
I don't be thinking about none of that.
You don't?
No.
Be,
What is that gonna do? That's
look,
not gonna change the temperature of the water.
I close my eyes and I'm trying to focus on the sun hitting my face.
Everything
else over with.
All your attention going to your body that's not in the water.
Straight.
No, but I mean, it like to get through the cold plunge, like, or even the cold showers, like focusing on your breathing. That's what a guy out in one of the water centers that I went to in California I was about to hop out of the cold plunge, bro. Like
Yeah.
seconds away. He was like,
How
"Give me
cold was
4
it?
deep, bro." It was like this. It was this one.
Oh,
Actually, I don't know if it was this exact one, but it was like, bro, it might have actually been that one
temp-wise.
because it had, I think it was like 40.
40?
Not 40 specifically, but it was in the 40s. Had to be like 43, 44, something like that.
I feel like at first, for sure, breathing. But, like, I feel like the more you do it, especially, like, if you're not alone, conversation helps it so much.
Conversation, I've seen and witnessed it being, because when you're talking to somebody, you're not really thinking about the seconds ticking by. Like you're not thinking about time really at all. You're thinking about whatever the conversation
Yeah, so,
you're
like,
having.
every time people get in there, they're always, like, tripping over it. The whole, give me a motivational.
Or a motivation tip of the day.
Yeah.
I try to give them like a minute.
But, like, you know, that's easy
before.
45 seconds gone.
Oh yeah.
That you're not really thinking about it.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, and then after a minute too, the hardest part of the cold plunge is over.
And depends who you talk to.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be cold for the remainder of the time, but like that first 30, 45 seconds is the moment where it's like higher rates of not completed in 3 minutes.
Yeah, dunking your head speeds that process up, though.
It does. Dunking your head. Dunking your head helps. I feel like it helps your body understand what's
Unless you're holding your
happening.
breath when you do it and you come back out.
Everybody be trying to hold their breath when they come out. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, you start gasping for real.
It just does not work.
But I mean, there's a lot of things you can practice. So, like, you know, you can do that. Another thing to help focus, because we live in a highly dose of dopamine environment nowadays. Do a dopamine detox. Like, you know, you can go a day without it, or especially like if you're trying to work on something, some people don't have that initiative and discipline to put their phone down. So it's easier to put your phone on airplane mode and put it in a whole separate room that you're in, because then it's more of a hassle. Like, oh, I got to get up and go get it and turn it back off airplane mode. Uh, so like this is like that. Try to put barriers in the way. I mean, there's a device you buy. You could lock your phone in there for 8 hours and you can't get it out. There's no passcode to open it. Ain't nothing. You can't do nothing. You have to wait till that timer run out.
That's hilarious.
But
I never heard of that.
really, you look it up.
I mean, I'm not gonna use it, but it's funny.
There's different things you can do definitely to help you. So something you want to talk today, all right? So thoughts on information fights fear.
I think I got this from my guy Myron Golden. I feel like I talked about him every single time.
Just bring a quote every day from Byron.
Yeah, bro. I've talked about him every single time. I've been listening to a lot of his content because it's he pulls directly from biblical principles and stories. So I think that's why I like listening to some of his stuff. But I like when he first said it, I was like, I think I related it to KJ and I went to this like birth class.
Yeah.
And I think she's had a lot of, because it's like a lot of unknowns leading into it, and that answered a lot of her questions. And so I think that put her mind at ease. Like I could like see her whole demeanor changing throughout the 2 days that we were there. And I was like, that quote, that information by fear, took me back to that moment of like seeing that, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like if you have the information on like what it is, like your mind can't project its own chaos within whatever that thing is because you know what it is. Like it's like an itinerary.
But that's hard. To me, I guess it's only really when you have like the absolute information. Because I don't know, I feel like sometimes more information can make people fearful. I just feel like it depends on the situation.
It depends on the person.
That's true.
I've
Situation too, though.
more information. I've never experienced more information being causing more fear. Because I mean, for me, bro, like in the mind always is like trying to find the safest route for everything, no matter what it is. So like the information part of it is like, oh well, if this happens, then I can do this. But if you don't know what is potentially going to happen, then your brain inputs what it thinks can potentially happen, and then you have to base your reactions off fictitious actions happening in the first place.
Yeah, I also agree with you on the whole. I guess it depends who it is too. Because let's say uh, someone's family member has like cancer.
Yeah.
Go to the hospital. They get information. They start tripping.
Yeah.
Probably because mainly because it's like depending if they want to get treatment or not, is treatment gonna work? And also, there's no definite date.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, okay, let's say they were given a definite date. I feel like each person's going to react differently.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are going to be scared of that day coming. Others are going to be more accepting of it.
Yeah.
I feel like that quote could go on. I mean, it would end at some point, but the whole, I guess, debate about it, and depending on what specifically you get information for.
What you're getting the information for?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like so the one with you and KJ, that scenario, but also the cancer scenario.
Mm-hmm.
But that just comes down to the person.
Yeah.
And their perspective of everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Let us know what y'all think about it. I mean, y'all might have different thoughts than we do.
Yeah.
So always willing to see everybody else thinks.
For sure. For sure. So a lot of questions that you guys can reference from this one specific video. Past, present, future, and so far information fights fear. Would love to hear what you guys think in the comments on that one.
So
This next one, bro.
do you communicate with clarity?
Yeah. Do you communicate with clarity?
Not at all.
uh,
That depends on that is a case by case basis.
Why is
I don't
it
know.
case by case?
I guess it just depends. Sometimes, depending on what I'm asked, if I want to answer it or not. Or so it's like if you're giving instructions, the more clear you are on those instructions, the better job will get done of who was given the instructions.
Mm.
So, all right, let's just say like, all right, manager one gave complete clear instructions. Manager two gets asked a question by an employee. He doesn't really feel like answering the question. So he gives an answer, which said employee would go and do a specific task, but won't be done correctly or all the way.
What is the purpose of you not communicating with clarity?
Ooh, is this a family friendly channel?
Huh?
Is this family friendly?
Yeah.
All right. Some people wake up on the wrong side of the bed. They receive terrible information in the morning that they don't really care so much about what they're doing, that they don't care about the input and outputs. It's like you ask what are the reasons for that. I mean, it's just it depends on the person. I feel like you should always be clear and I don't know. I feel like when you ask me questions, I'm pretty clear with you. I try to be.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point of like communicate with clarity. Not saying that you have external factors that factor into why you're not communicating clearly, but like you hear people go through conversations and they're like, "Oh, well, you know what I meant."
Okay.
No, nobody did not know what you meant if that's not what you said. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's from a speaker standpoint, like I have to make sure I already frame what I'm saying appropriately.
For everybody to understand.
Yeah. Because like if I don't communicate it clearly, people will leave that concept. Like once I lose somebody's attention on a concept that is either like I'm speaking on a like ninth grade level.
Yeah.
If I'm speaking at a ninth grade level, but people are listening at a third grade level, I've lost them, and then their attention is gone, like they're out. So when we're talking about communicating with clarity, bro, like in every situation, that only makes sense. That's like, all right, I hate this, by the way. When people say sure, that's such a maybe answer. Like that's in the middle. And I hate that so much. Why can't it just be yes or no?
Because you ain't 100% sure.
Exactly. See, like if you say sure, that means you really don't, or you really do. I don't know.
Either you're not sure or you really just don't care.
Either way, if you don't care, say no. If you do, say yes.
Well, how am I going to say no to something I don't care about?
If you don't care about it, then that's a no.
Yeah, but then it's like, what if it happens? It's like, oh, this is a great idea.
What's the difference if you say? What's the difference if you say?
I guess it takes the accountability off of you saying yes and no.
How?
And
How does it take the accountability off? Because if you
like,
say sure, you might as well say yes.
Yeah, but then it's like it reinforces your thought of if the thing you wanted to happen happens, like, okay, I wanted it to happen, even though I said sure. Or if it's like the thing you didn't know if you wanted to happen or not, and it goes terribly wrong, it's like, I knew I shouldn't have done this. Or
then
something.
Just say no.
But you don't know till you're in that situation.
Man, I hate the sure.
Yo, I say sure so much to my parents.
Bro, I never in my life.
Watch your kid grow up saying sure.
I'm not gonna let it slide, bro. I'm gonna be like yes or when people say sure to me, I literally is the very next words out of my mouth are yes or no.
Yeah.
Yes or no. Like I'm not finna sit here and play with a sure. I don't know. Anyways,
everybody different.
Mindful Ramblings, episode 4.
I get it though. What's the saying where it's like and what's it called? If you can explain it to a 5-year-old and you don't know it yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's like Alex Hermosi's book is on a 3rd grade reading level.
I think
4th grade reading level.
4th or 3rd.
But like that is
because all right. But he said the reason he does that is because his attention span is short, and so if other people are short, he knows that they're not going to read it. If he wouldn't read his book, so that's why he uses a lot of drawings and cartoons.
Oh no, no. The perception that he has of everybody else's attention span is 100% correct.
Yeah,
like he's absolutely right, but he's also understanding that he has to communicate with clarity. Like he's breaking it down to a 3rd grade reading level, something that I'm sure like the majority of people can understand the 3rd grade or 4th grade, whichever one, reading level. Hopefully. Unless you're not in 3rd grade yet. 7th grade or something.
I went to this gathering and we all got asked the question, what do you think the average time somebody can watch a YouTube video for? I was way off.
The average time?
It was like 2 minutes.
The average time somebody can watch one YouTube video?
Yeah, but I feel like if you're on YouTube watching a video, you're interested in that video. But this is from a marketing perspective, because it's hard to catch someone's attention. But when you catch their attention, how long will they last?
So when you catch somebody's attention, it's 10 minutes
or 2 minutes.
It's 2?
It's short. That's why TikToks are popular, because you catch their attention. All right, now you got 30 seconds to a minute to get across your point.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the hook got to be what in the first 3 seconds.
oh yeah, you got like 2 seconds.
In
to
the
hook 'em.
video,
You can't
got to
too,
be all of 15
and
seconds.
you can't be boring.
Yeah.
Cannot lose it. So when we were asked that question, that's I guess it ain't really shocked. It shocked me to the point of he didn't throw in there the whole
Mm.
other part. It was just like, what do you think the average YouTube time is? I just feel like if you're on YouTube watching something, you're interested in it. So I don't feel like it matters what time frame it is, you're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Now, if it's something,
Go ahead.
now if it's something that like is forced upon your screen, that's different.
Like an ad or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that's just weird.
Videos I be watching, bro.
20 minutes, 30.
Yeah, bro. Them joints be long.
Yeah, especially like if somebody drop like an informational thing, but you want to watch it and be like an hour, hour and a half. Guess what? I'm gonna watch the hour, hour and a half.
Yeah, bro. Like, I even found myself watching a how to make paper video on TikTok, bro. Dude ripped bark off of a tree and turned it into paper. I look back at the video, was so long. I really was like, and I saw how long it was. I was like, this is interesting. So I'm probably gonna watch this whole video.
Yeah, let me know how to make paper. I ain't gotta go buy no more.
Like I'm not finna go make no paper, bro. But
Why?
like,
Is it hard?
yes, bro. The process of what he was doing, bro, was like 20 steps.
Look at all this trial and error you got out here, though.
Man, nah, I ain't got that. No, I'm good, bro. I'm straight. I don't need no paper. We got mirrors.
Mirrors,
We got mirrors we can write on.
whiteboards.
Whiteboards. Like Myron Golden videos, bro, they'd be like 40 minutes, every one.
Yeah, you know what? I know. Jim Ron, all them.
All of them. Them tries to be long.
But that be catching your attention. Especially Jim Ron, what he be talking.
Who?
Jim Ron.
Man, his videos be funny.
All right, so to answer my question, do you communicate with clarity? Yeah. We're gonna put it at a sure.
Oh, why? Why?
And I'm guessing Drew's gonna say yes.
Yeah,
Because of what he's doing.
I be trying to be very, very precise. Like I'm not trying to leave a whole lot up to perspective, imagination.
Yeah.
When I'm speaking.
I'll work on it. We'll get there.
But yeah, you know, it takes time to like develop that. Cause like when you know what you're trying to like get your like what point you're trying to get across, like that is really where that clarity comes in. But,
Yeah.
All right.
What do you take for granted?
What do you take for granted?
Probably being able to move.
Why do you
Every motor function that you don't have to think about. I feel like we all take that for granted.
Why do you say we take that for granted?
Because it's not something I wake up and constantly think about. Me holding this water like this, I don't have to think about it. It's just doing it where other people who have lost that motor function have to actually sit there and think about holding it and being able to lift it with their arms and everything. Breathing on your own, having the idea to express your own thoughts, hearing others, seeing everything in the world, whether good or bad.
Yeah.
Feeling certain emotions. I mean, the list just goes on. I mean, it's a lot that I feel like we all take for granted. But off the top of my head, it's just like every motor function I feel like we take for granted.
Yeah. I'd say just like life. I feel like I take life for granted sometimes. Like I lose sight of the ability to change not only myself but other people. Like the interactions we have every single day, bro. Like when we walk past somebody and don't speak, wave. We don't even give them the. You know what I'm saying?
And
We don't even look at them. You feel me? Like those little interactions, bro. While they may seem like minute, I feel like they can go a long way, bro.
especially acknowledging somebody.
Yeah, like
All the suicides they talk about, oh, someone just acknowledged
yep.
me when that happened.
I talked about one in one of the workshops, bro. Like a lady called out the dude
Yeah,
that was on the verge of committing suicide.
at the yoga session.
Yep. All she did was just say his name and like got the class to say like wave at him and yeah. Like something so small, bro. So small. But that
It's a lot
dude's
of good
still
you can do
here.
in the world that you're not even thinking about. It'd be the simplest thing.
Simplest things, bro. It doesn't have to be. We just I don't know where we get that. I guess from just media that we've seen, we think it has to be donating $1 million to a school or building a neighborhood farm. I don't know,
I feel like you should go
but
further than that. Like, I don't know. It just depends on the charity. The money you donate, what specifically is being done with it.
oh, we have no idea, bro.
Exactly.
And you don't know. But like, that's not the reason why you donate. You
I mean, I
donate
get it. You're
because you want to
donating.
donate.
Yeah, but if the charity you donate to ain't really doing nothing with it, like that's not on you. But I mean, I don't know. God gonna do His work.
Yeah, nah,
But
man. Like, let Big God handle that. That's like the same thing, like giving money to like a homeless person.
yeah,
Like, you don't know what they're going to do with it. All you know is that if you feel led to give them some money, give them some money.
clothes, food, whatever.
Give them some money. You can always do clothes and stuff too.
Yeah,
Bring them some food. Yeah.
shoes, stuff, socks.
Like, I'll be buying homeless dudes coffee from Panache all the time.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, bro, you want a cup of coffee? Bet.
you want a croissant?
Bet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they ask me, like, of course. I'm about to get one myself. So it's like, who knows, bro?
So it's in that people take for granted the amount of good they can do.
Mm. Yeah, that's a good way to sum it up.
Okay, so now, what do you take for granted? We're going into where do you find peace?
I don't know, bro. I'm trying to find some peace right now. No, I ain't finding it.
Really?
Nah, bro. There's a whole tsunami hurricane going on in my head right now.
Put it down on paper.
Put it down on paper.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Let the floodgates open.
That's why I need to get in this cold to get my freaking head right. Gotta get my head right, man. Peace is
Okay, let's say this. Where in the past have you found peace?
in the past. I've been able to find peace, like just being mindful, bro. Like if I was to like go into meditation, focusing on my breath, that will bring me peace. It's like peace is like stillness of whatever, mindfulness. That's the gap. That's all peace. Like not thinking about anything besides my breath. That's where peace is for sure.
Yeah.
What about you? Where do you find peace?
For me, it's gonna be, I guess, like on top of the list, the sound of water, sound of waves specifically, and the sound of wind blowing through the trees.
So
So like a lot of nature things.
like the
Stuff.
beach,
Yeah.
waterfall.
So we went to the beach one year for Thanksgiving, and on the balcony was this kind of bed sofa.
Mm.
I slept outside.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me that.
I don't know, just sound of waves. Just it's. I guess it just gives me the ability to like kind of slow things down and to think or process stuff.
Mm.
But also it helps me be present, because if I want to sit there and focus on, little to nothing, I can just focus on that sound, and that's the only thing I'm really gonna notice.
Yeah. No, I like that.
So I feel like mine's like a lot of nature-based stuff.
It's perfect, bro. It's a lot of nature-based stuff that you can easily access.
Sure. All right. Based on today, give us a thought.
Thought of the day. I ain't got nothing right now, so you gotta go. I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, thought of the day. I saw this post, but also when I was in T-Town Saturday, the sunsets and sunrises are some of the best things you can see.
Mm.
Obviously, in different parts of the world, they're more intense other places.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, all of like the different color palettes they can have.
Yeah.
So like having, just appreciating it brings me a calmness.
Mm-hmm.
It might, our viewers, it might bring them a calmness too. But I guess thought of the day was really just appreciate the moments that you find joy in.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those moments you'll carry with you to the future, and you probably won't get back. Some of those moments probably once in a lifetime opportunities. So definitely be present and enjoy it.
I like it. Sunsets are definitely a vibe. We about to have a mean sunset in a minute.
For sure.
Junk finna blind me.
Well, man, you quoted your man today. Go ahead, bring up another.
I don't know if I got another one though. He said something today. I think I was gonna use it. I forgot though. I didn't write it down.
Give us Jordan Peterson would say. That's
JP?
JP.
Man, I ain't even listened to no JP in a minute, bro. Oh no, I give you a Jim Rohn.
Yeah, go ahead, give us a room.
Let's see. I hope I don't misquote this, but in order for your life to change, you gotta change. So I think of Jim Rohn saying that as like examine your life, what you've gone through, what you've done, where you are, and think about the actions that got you there. If you want to move from that location spot financially, physically, mentally, you're going to have to do something different to get a different outcome. Like, don't play into the insanity of thinking, uh-oh, I'm about to run out of juice. I can't even reach that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Should have been hit the little power mode, man. Don't play into the insanity game, man. Don't play into the insanity, right? So, like, don't think that, and I'm currently going through the same thing. Like, I hit week 3, day 2, of the Juggernaut program yesterday.
Yeah.
And I have not hit that since I started doing the Juggernaut program, like 2 years. I've always gone through week 2, finished it, and then fell off. Had to go back to week 1. 1, 2, dropped off. Had to go back to week 1. Bro, like 6 times over and over. Over and over and over again.
It was like your own little loop.
Yeah, bro. Negative feedback loop, bro. Kept doing the same thing over and over, thinking like my strength, my physique was gonna change if I keep doing this. So like I made that decision, bro. Not gonna do it no more. So we on week 3, day 2. Actually, now we're on day 3. Got to do legs and arms. Might do it. Probably have to do it next week because the weekend is short.
Should go ahead and hop in right here.
You
here?
Nah. I was supposed to come in here and do recovery, but I had to hop on the sticks, man. Make sure I'm still, you know what I'm saying, slapping on the Call of Duty, feel me? But really though, for your life to change, man, you got to change. Like you got to do something different.
So the things you're doing now that got you to where you here aren't going to get you to where you want to be.
Exactly.
And a lot of us know that what we need to do. It's just that I don't know what's holding you back, whether it's fear or self-sabotage, self-doubt, imposter syndrome. But the only way you're gonna beat those is if you put one step in front of the other.
Yep.
For you overthinkers.
Yep. You have to put together a stack of undeniable proof.
Small wins lead up to big victories.
Yep.
Let us know what y'all thought about this episode today. Let us know your thoughts. Give us any input on anything we talked about today.
Yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
And the Instagram.
We don't have a TikTok yet.
That's true. We'll get one. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode.
Yeah, it was a good one.
See you guys later.
Peace.
My butt hurt, I ain't gonna lie.
You said what?
My butt hurt.
Your butt hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet that seat's not very comfortable.